Hi to viewers, this is Sridhar. Welcome to my channel. As I explained my earlier videos, how to generate isolated footing layout. In some projects we will design the footings as tapered footings. Now I am going to explain how to generate tapered footing layout.
This is my Excel file, tapered footing schedule. I am opening this file. Selecting column sheet. Here I am selecting all the columns. Data, filter. Filtering with respect to Y quadrant. I am removing these blanks. Then it will segregate all the foundation level columns. I am hiding this column. Before assigning this column ID, you have to group the columns. Before assigning the footing ID, you have to design the footings. Based on that column grouping and footing design, we need to enter the values. I am assigning column ID as C1 for the members 1 to 8. Then I am assigning column ID as C2 for remaining columns. I am assigning footing ID as F1 for the members 1 to 8. F2 for remaining columns. I am removing this filter and hiding the column. Select the footing sheet. Here we need to enter the footing design data. Before entering, we should complete your footing designs. I am assigning F1 size as 1500 by 450 mm depth. Tapered depth I am entering at D1, that is 300 for F1. F2 size I am assigning 1800 by 600 mm depth. Tapered depth assigning 450 for F2. I am assigning pedestal for F2 600 by 600 mm depth. I am assigning footing bottom reinforcement for F1 10 at 150 mm center to center in both ways. 12 at 150 mm center to center both ways for F2. Here by default only one column is there. Column size will be taken from the column sheet. Here I am assigning column ID as C1 up to Y is equal to. Here we need to enter the terrace level. In my file, my terrace level is 9 meter. Here we have to assign the dia of the bar and arrangement of the bars. Here I am selecting 16 mm bar. It provided 4 number 16 dia bar at corners. Here I am assigning 12 mm bar. 4 numbers 16 dia plus 2 numbers 12 dia. I am copying this C1, pasting below the C1. There should not be any gap between C1 and C2. Here I am changing this C1 to C2. Here I am removing this 12 mm bar and assigning in second layer. 4 numbers 16 dia plus 4 numbers 12 dia is provided. Here I need one more ring connecting to the internal bars V2 and V3. So here we need to enter V2-V3, then it will generate the second ring. After entering these data, save the file. Then coming back to my command prompt, I am entering my command DET. This is the main screen. Here I am selecting footing layout. By default text height will be 200. If you want to change, you can change the value. Draw in units. By default it will be mm. If you want to draw in meters, select meters. If you want to draw in inches, select inches. I am selecting mm. Clicking OK. Selecting the tapered footing schedule file. It will read all the data from that Excel file. Asking pick point for printing the footing layout. Here I am picking the point. It will generate the footing layout plan as per that Excel file data along with footing schedule. Asking pick point for printing the column schedule. Here I am picking the point. It will generate the column reinforcement schedule as per the Excel file data for all the floors. This is the foundation layout plan. This is the footing schedule with the column reinforcement details. If I zoom in, I am switching off the unwanted layers. Column sizes also I am switching off. This is the member numbers. I am switching off those members also. This is the C1 by F1 which we assigned 1500 by 1500. This is the tapered section. These are the tapered footings. Here we shown pedestal for F2. The tapered footing schedule F1 and F2. Sizes as per the Excel file data. Reinforcement also shown as per the file. For F2 we assigned pedestal 600 by 600 by 600 depth. This is the typical footing details. This is the column cross section detail. C1 and C2. Column size. For C1 we assigned 4 numbers 16 dia and 2 numbers 12 dia. For C2 we assigned 4 numbers 16 dia and 4 numbers 12 dia. It will show for all the floors up to 0 meter, 3 meter, 6 meter and 9 meter, that is terrace level. Drawing will be drawn to true scale. Here if you want any modifications, you can do the changes. In continuation of this drawing preparation, it will generate the BOQ file. It will calculate RCC and steel quantity. F1 8 numbers, bottom parallel to the 11 numbers 10 mm dia. This is the shape of the bar. This is the length of the bar. Weight of the bars. Coming under 10 mm dia. Bottom parallel to L. This is the calculation. For F2 also it calculated. This is the total requirement for F1 and F2. Dia wise weight it is showing. Pedestal reinforcement. If we assign pedestal reinforcement, then it will show the details. Column steel C1 4 number 16 dia, 2 number 12 dia. Then weight it will show. It will calculate for all the floors including stirrups. This is the final quantity in kgs. This is the RCC quantity. F1 8 numbers 1.5 by 1.5 by 0.45. This is the quantity in cubic meter. This is the tapered depth and tapered quantity. This is F2 quantity. This is pedestal quantity. This is the column RCC quantity based on floor wise. This is the total quantity in cubic meter. Like this we can generate n number of columns within a short time along with RCC quantity and steel quantity.